Hey y'all, hey. So I had been trying to figure out what I was going to do as far as this business was concerned, as far as my podcast was concerned, as far as life was going to be lifing, how I was going to deal with things. I had been taking medication and I was feeling really good about myself. I had lost over 300 pounds. Um, I had lost over 300 pounds and I was feeling really good about myself. And then I started taking this medication and it started doing things to me physically. Like I was gaining weight. I had gotten up to 235 pounds. My hair started thinning out. My skin started looking bad. My bones had become brittle and everything was just like my nails and everything had just been taking a toll on me physically. And what I realized in my prayer and meditation practice is that I wasn't like falling into my purpose. And then I was like, well, where is my purpose? What direction am I going in? Where am I going to, how am I going to make things better for others if I'm really not in a position to make things better myself? And then I could recall somebody asking me like, oh, you talk about being a millionaire. Are you even a millionaire? And I have earned seven figures over my lifetime a couple of times, not just once. And I have the means. And then I've also helped other people to be able to make seven figures. And then what I realized is that people are looking at you and they're looking at you for you to either if you're whatever you're talking about, to see you as a liar. They're not looking at you, or they're looking at you to see what you can do to put them into that space, and they want to do it as free as possible until you build up some type of something that they can see. So they were constantly wanting you to give to them and give to them. And I have been giving value to others so many times where I was offering my services to people for free and say, hey, pay what you want to pay. And then I realized, like, you know what? These people are not my people. They're not in alignment. So where I'm pouring into people that's not in alignment for where I wanted to go, I realized things started falling off. Things started being just being taken away, disappearing. My weight started coming back, and I started feeling bad about things, and I started feeling miserable about things. So then I realized, like, okay, something has to change, and I have to change. And then I started craving change. The change that I craving was not necessarily of things about me, around me. It was something that was inside of me. I know that there's something inside of me that's bigger than what others might see or what others might, feel that I am or whatever. But I know that there's something inside of me that is not what it is that I'm seeing. So I started doing some journaling and meditation and doing the practices, but then I wasn't seeing any results. So then I got discouraged, and it's like, okay, where do I need to do? What do I need to do? And then someone told me to just start doing it. If you want to be a podcaster, you want to have your podcast, you want to have your YouTube channel, you want to have, be able to help people. My goal was to be able to travel the world, try different foods, and to be able to have conversations with people while making money doing it. And then it was like, okay, so things, you have the blueprint, why are you not moving forward with it? So I realized that, okay, I know what I wanted to do. I know how I wanted to get it in place, but it was like nobody was trying to help me. Nobody wanted to help me. And then I realized, like, you know what, nobody is going to help you because, people don't really necessarily know how to help themselves. And so once I realized that, I was like, you know what, the GPS that I have is inside of me. And if I started like looking within and paying attention to the symptom, paying attention to the signs that the universe is giving me, and I'm not looking at the universe as being a man in the sky that we call God or Jesus or Allah or whatever the case may be. I'm looking at it as a higher power where we're all created in energy. So the more that I started learning about the energy that we have and creating the energy, I started realizing that there are people, places, and things that are in negative, low vibration and low vibrational energy, and you have to remove yourself from that. So once I realized that I'm removing myself from the negative people, places, and things, and I'm taking a journey of being able to lose weight. Like I went from 235 to 135, drinking the ISOT, taking my supplements, walking, and doing the things that I know that I needed to do to be able to put myself in a better situation physically. Then I started feeling better on the inside. But I realized, like, when you feel better on the inside, kept on saying my insides and my outsides don't match. So you have to be able to get to a place where you're vibrating, where your insides and your outsides do match. So it was like really, really tricky for me. So I started doing like meditations, and I started doing like journaling, and I'm just like working on this manifestation. So I'm going to create this space where I'm going to start my manifestation. There's things that I want to do. I'm working on a wellness center, so I'm manifesting this wellness center, the physical wellness center. I'm working on a proper love, because I'll be honest, I'm almost 50 years old and I haven't been properly loved by a romantic situation at any point in time in my life, because I've always accepted crumbs when I realized I deserve the whole smorgasbord. If I'm given a smorgasbord, I don't have to accept crumbs, no matter what the case may be. So these are the things that I'm detaching myself from, and I'm working on that on this journey. And I'm working on becoming a better person of myself every single day. I know that it's not an easy road, so I'm taking this road of losing another 30 pounds, and I'm taking a road of manifesting the wellness center, the house that I want, the car that I want, the romantic relationship that I want. I deserve all of those things, because you know what? I feel it on the inside that I deserve it. So then I started looking at the energy. What is the energy? Where is my energy? Do I have a mindset of lack? Do I have a mindset that I don't believe that I deserve these things? Do I believe that I deserve better? Where is the belief? And I started watching things and reading books, and it's like everything is saying the same thing. If you have a higher power, which I do, and you believe energetically inside, then you on the inside can create your outside. And we have been taught and conditioned so many times that, you know, oh, you're delusional, or you can't think that, or you shouldn't think that because this is wrong. And I don't see in any of the doctrines. I read the Quran, I read the Bible, I've even read in the Teo, the book of Teo, and just like looking at different things, and I realized that the ancestors had the keys, and somewhere along the way we've lost it. We've lost being able to have the sense of community. We've lost the power that we've had in ourselves. So what I wanted to do is take this platform and to be able to take it back to a space of where we are able to not necessarily take control and be controlling, but take control of your own lives. Take control of your own selves. Let other people be who they are, and you continue to be who you are. You don't have to let others dictate to you the lives that you need to live. If you feel that you are a billionaire, then you can be a billionaire, no matter what your religion says, no matter what your parents say, no matter what your schooling says, no matter what your education says. There's something inside of you that each one of us was created with. Each one of us have that. It's our God-given right by the birthright. So we should be able to move in a direction where we're going to be able to take the bull by the horns and create the lives that we want. So I'm starting here today, March 14th, 2025. I need something different. I crave something different. I want to be able to tell my story, to be able to help others. Yes, I was over 417 pounds. Yes, I am now 180 pounds. I got on the scale this morning. And I was like, okay, I went to 175, and I've been yo-yoing back and forth between 175 and 180 for the last 3 or 4 weeks. But that's because my mind says it wasn't right. So now I have to make it up in my mind that I want to be 150 pounds. There's some things that I need to do. I need to lose this last 30 pounds, so I need to get out there and walk. I need to change my diet. I ate 2 Kit Kats the other day, and I know that when I eat Kit Kats and I eat sweets and I eat potato chips and I don't drink the water and I'm not walking, I didn't walk anyway. So I'm taking accountability for me not doing what I need to do, and that's why the scale won't move the way I need it to move. So now I'm pushing myself to be able to do the things that I know that has been working for me and get out of this stinking thinking. And so what I wanted to do is take this journey and move with everyone, like, you know, take this journey and document this journey. I've been through some things. I've been through some things. I'm a single parent. And I never really said that out loud, that I'm a single parent, but I did raise my 3 children by themselves, and they're all adults now. So now that they're all adults, now I can take the time for me, and I can take the time to be able to recover from all of the traumatic stresses and all of the traumatic baggage that I've had, and I could leave that behind. And yes, I have come a long way. If anybody that knew me back 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago, they knew that I wasn't in the same space that I am now, but I don't want to be in this place stagnant right now where I'm at. I want to be able to move and to create the life that I want to be able to live. I want to be able to be the person that I believe that I'm able to be. I want to be able to move forward into the direction that the divine has specifically made for me, and I want to be able to take others on a journey with me. I know that people don't know me. The people that know me know the version of me 20 years ago. So now I need new people. I need new energy that's going to be able to move forward with me. And I know that the divine has something specifically planned for me to be able to help 1 million people to be able to become millionaires. I'm going to start with 1,000, losing at least 5 pounds or more, because guess what? when you're in a healthier state, you're in a better mindset to be able to move wealthier. So that's what this journey and how this channel is going to be going from now on. I'm going to be talking about manifestation. We're going to be talking about health. We're going to be talking about wealth. We're going to be talking about everyday issues like are the politics. The politicians are in space. They're in place to be able to control our mindset. So if we're not in alignment with what the government or what the politicians have so that they can control us, we need to be able to make sure that we're in alignment with our higher powers to be able to do the best things for us and not worry about the government. When you're worrying about the government to be able to pay you, then you're used to them giving you, so now they have control. Whoever gives you the money whoever's the one that's in control of the money is the one that's in control of your lifestyle. So if you're getting government assistance, and I have gotten government assistance, they're now controlling you. I was getting $322 a month. $322 a month and some food stamps to be able to, but it was not enough for me to be able to live. So I had to be able to make the necessary changes to be able to move away from that assistance, because yes, it's there in place to help you, but it was not helping me. It was hindering me. You're not allowed to have the children of your father around. The father of your children around, because then they're not going to help you. Why can't he do it? And understandable. So sometimes we're in a situation where we need the help, but we can't stay stagnant where we need to stay there. We need to be able to go within ourselves and get our GPS and figure out the life that we want to live. Are you going to a job that you absolutely hate? Are you looking for work because you're not in work? There's so many people losing their jobs right now, and it's like, okay, they're just finding anything just to be having an income coming in, and I understand, but what if we take a moment and step back and say, what is it that I really want to do? What is it that the divine completely has for me? And let me go forward with that. So we're going to be looking at other directions. We're going to be manifesting. We're going to be looking at, it's just a whole healthy, wealthy journey. We're going to be having different things, and we have the Faded Wellness Center and the Get Faded Show. We're going to incorporate those, so now we're having a Get Faded Show is everyday conversations with everyday people. So I like to have conversations. I like to sit down and talk. And so now I would like to be sitting down and having conversations with others that are on their journey, that are doing things so that we can learn from each other, pull from each other, collaborate with each other, and become the best versions of ourselves. You have to start within. And that's what I'm doing, and I'm starting within. I'm at 180 pounds today. I would like to be 130 pounds tomorrow. I know that that's not the thing, but that's what it is. That's where I want to be, 130. So that's my goal. I'm not living in the space that I want to live in today. I'm going to be living in a space. I'm going to figure out where it's going to be. I'm going to look at that, and I'm going to push that as a goal. I'm not driving a car that I choose to wish to drive today, but I'm going to be driving a car, and we're going to manifest all of these things. I'm not in a relationship with the perfect person, but I do believe that the perfect person for me is out there, and I'm waiting for God to show him up and bring him into the fruition so that we can live the life together. My goal is to be able to have someone that we're going to travel the world, make money together, and that's really, I just want to be at peace. I want to be happy. I want my children to be happy and thrive, and not just my three, but the bonus children that I have. I want everybody that's connected to me to be able to win, and I believe that so hard within inside of me. So even the fact of you watching this video on YouTube or wherever you might see it, I want you to be able to be like, oh, you know what? I'm so connected to her, that I'm so filled up with the positivity and the light from the divine that it's going to show out to you. And anybody that watches this video, I want them to be able to, like, you know what? I have it. So this is what it is for. I have some things that we're going to be doing. I have some things that we're going to be going over. I have some exercises that we're going to be doing, and I'm going to do it just as if we're going to be sitting down having a conversation in my wellness center, because that's basically what my goal is, to be able to have the wellness center and make it a community of people that want to be able to be healthy and wealthy and do the things that they are created to do. So that's all I have for you guys right now. I thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said, anybody that's connected to me, I want them to be able to feel the blessings of the divine. I want them to be able to connect with the energy that they have within themselves, but know that the world is nothing but energy, and if your energy is in alignment, then the blessings will flow. You have to believe it, and you have to have the thought process. So we'll be talking a lot about that. You guys have a great rest of your day. Namaste.